If you have painful periods like I have, and I always suffer with painful periods and heavy periods, please do see this video because this video is for those who suffer during periods. Hello my lovelies, by now if somebody doesn't know who I am, my name is Priyanka and I'm basically a beauty YouTuber who also provides her tinge of personal life and also healthcare and period and other kind of guidance, and it's all based on my experience and the usage I have done. It's all tried and tested, not any kind of superficial research or other videos viewing and then coming and blabbering about it. This is completely based on the research I have done and the products that are researched and then used by me. So getting it clear first, today's video is another video of my period series. After the menstrual cup disc thing, this is my second on the similar topic on periods. So throughout my life I have been suffering with like heavy clot oriented and painful periods, and I have a long period of like mostly 6 to 7 days. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 7, depends on my hormonal imbalance and the thyroid pills. If I like forget sometime taking them continuously, I get irregular periods or any kind of disturbance during my periods. But there are certain rules and regulations everyone should follow during their periods, whether you have heavy periods or not. And if you are lucky enough that you don't have like heavy or painful periods, I would say you're the luckiest person on earth, because those who have issues of heavy and painful periods, they suffer a lot during the days. Weakness, then bloating, then appetite issues, acne issues, all those issues I go through. So period is kind of painful and I always like fear periods because of those painful 4 to 3 days of episodes. So here are some tips and tricks to like smoothen them and have a like calming and good night sleep wala period. Because I have, before using menstrual cups or disc, I used to have like very heavy flow, then tiring night, sleepless nights. Not only using the menstrual cup, these steps I'll be sharing with you helped me a great deal in managing my flow, irregular balance, irregular period cycles, as well as the pain. Most important part in my life is painful periods. So let's go. So I have been suffering this painful period since my childhood, till since the time my period started when I was like in class 7 or 8 around. I don't remember what age I was in, but the class I remember because I was in school and that time I got my first period. So since then period has been horrific for me. My parents and I always sought for doctor advice, whether it's homeopath or ayurvedic or it's like allopathy. I have tried all options but nothing seemed to like tame my period pain. So I used to feel that if I have even, you won't believe, I have also done this some kind of tona totka, like drink this water of God or drink this water from the mandir, you will be free of painful. I have done that also because that much of suffering I used to have earlier. So nothing worked, nothing worked. So if my period pain is not reduced, what I did was to like have regular period cycles, which I earlier used to have like 1 week before, 1 week after, 2 days before, 2 days after, like that. Now it's almost like I always track it on my phone, so it's always around the typical 28-day cycle. So now it's after the thyroid detection and the medication, it's almost regular. But that I did was some basic regular routine. Being healthy is one of them. I won't say that don't eat junk, don't eat that, because I eat a lot of junk food. So keep that part aside. First and foremost step is during periods avoid taking cold showers, specifically during winters. Some people like my sister like don't have periods during winters because she is mostly constipated. Recommended, which I also follow by that time, is that like avoid cold showers during winters. Try taking hot baths because your digestive system is weakened, and because the period procedure itself is warming up your body. If you like, our Ayurveda also says don't like take showers or cold showers during periods. Take hot bath or like hot water shower, whatever you take. Try to make your body warm up your body, help the process of period. So if you are like taking too much of cold showers, it will disrupt your periods and give you more pain to release those muscles, and those blood clots will not get detached like properly. So avoid cold showers. I always take hot showers during like winters, specifically during periods, because if you take a lot of hot showers, it might also affect your digestive system. Cleaning my genitals with hot water during like winters and periods has helped me a lot in like reducing my period days to like 5 days, and also like reducing the amount and intensity of pain I used to have. With periods comes your skin. So my mom always used to tell me don't like shave, or this is not like a period ka pain related issue, but this is also skin, because your skin is also changing during this cycle. So yes, avoid during heavy skin care like facial. Even my beautician also always recommends me not to do any kind of facials. I mostly don't do facials and massaging because it always gives me acne. But even if my mom goes, they always recommend that don't do facials 1 week before to your periods and 1 week or 3 to 4 days after your periods. And during your periods, completely avoid, because this might ruin your skincare game and will give you like random acne, pimples, and irritate your skin throughout. And already your body is going through a lot of pain and work, so avoid during any kind of shaving, threading, or any kind of painful things to your face, because it might like affect your skin, and it also affect your body because it's going through a literally too much of pain. Like I once tried of doing like with my tweezers, I wanted to pluck my hair, but I couldn't because it was so painful. The intensity of the pain increases. The suppose in normal days you get 10%, in during these days you will feel like 10 to 100 times more pain. This is from my experience because it literally gave me more pain, and so since then I avoided doing all this stuff. The third thing is that because your digestive system is already weakened during this time, because body's whole focus is on your menstruation, so avoid having spicy or any kind of oily food, spicy and oily, and too much of a sugary food. I know we all get cravings during periods or before periods. I mostly get cravings before my periods. Like if it's coming on Monday, since the last Tuesday or the week before, I'll start craving for something spicy, too spicy, और ज़्यादा खट्टा खाने का मन होता है, tamarind and stuffs. So this happens to me a lot, and I eat like I end up eating too much of junk during that point of time, because other days I can avoid, but I don't know what happens to my mind. I crave so much, I can't control, and I already love savory food so much that that time whatever I crave, I want that at any cost. And sometimes I also crave for sweets, so I won't lie, yes I do. And during periods mostly sugary foods I literally love. So when the pain is like lessened, I love having any kind of ice creams or waffles, stuffs like that. But I avoid because sugar का मुझे इतना भी कुछ नहीं है, थोड़ा सा एक चम्मच खा लेती तो मेरा हो जाता है, लेकिन सेवरी मुझे एक थाल भर के दे दो, मैं वो खा लूँगी. पीरियड्स के साथ मेरा यही होता है हमेशा. सो इफ़ यू गिव अ 1 plate of biryani also I can have it during like before my periods. But as my period starts, the painful thing, I stop eating completely. I don't know why I don't feel like having any kind of food. I skip a lot of my food. I can't eat. I only like live on bananas. Bananas like are full of vitamin B12, and my mom used to say it contains potassium also, and it energizes your body. So I always have fruits like mosambi, any kind of lemony items, banana. Yes, I always have banana during my periods because I can't eat anything else, anything, nothing I can eat during my periods. I only have bananas, apples, and any kind of vitamin C related foods. I only crave for bananas because they're sweet and they are very like filling also and energizing. So I always love these three fruits during my periods because I can't eat anything else, because it will ruin your digestive system and you may be like having frequent ups and downs to your washroom. So avoid sugary food during this because your digestive system doesn't work properly during that time. The fourth is my most important, and I can't skip this part during my periods, is having clove water or coriander seeds water. This two water is like a miracle to me. They not only relieves my stomach, it also calms my mood. It doesn't let my mood swings hover around and disturb my husband. So clove water is good for sleeping as well. And if you also want to have after lunch, have it with a pinch or a half a squeeze of lemon. It will literally help lighting your mood swings and also help with your period cramps and any kind of period related issues. It literally helped me. This is from my personal experience and also research. I have been like drinking this ages, but recently there is a lot of reels going on clove water and coriander seeds water, which I used to take it like 5 to 6 years back during my periods to avoid all this painful and sleep related issues which I used to get during periods. Take some cloves, boil it, let it sit for at least 10 minutes, strain it, and after lunch only. Don't drink with lemon in empty stomach. It might like cause you acidity, or during night with lemon avoid. Only clove water during night is very good for your sleeping if you have sleep issues like I have. Other than that, avoid using lemon only after lunch. 1 to 2 hours after lunch, have your lemon clove water. This will literally help. And over the like day, all over the day, the drink I always drink in empty stomach, I drink that, then some coriander water or a clove water. And clove water mostly before sleeping I drink, so that I get a good night's sleep without my mind boggling around the period pain. So fifth and the most, I won't say most because all are most important for me, whether it's taking a hot shower or clove water. But this is also a very crucial step which I follow religiously, because it's not following. I can't like have my periods without this. This is the most famous, a heating pad. So this is an electric heating pad. People use it a gel based heating pad also, or a hot water bag also, whatever you feel like, whatever you have at home, whatever you can afford, use like this kind of hot bags. This also costs like around 250 to 300. My husband, when he was not my husband and a boyfriend, because of my painful periods, he gave me this little gift which I literally appreciate, because since then I love it. Before I used to use a hot water bag which I need to like warm it up every 4 to 5 hours, and I literally need it every minute during my second or third day of the period. So this is very important for me. And this electric wire thing, you just need to like plug in and on and off option. The only drawback of this is you can't regulate the temperature. Other than that, I love this because this like helps me in clearing out my periods faster, because it really warms up my belly and my back area, because I have really back pain during my periods. I sometimes also sit like above this and have my regular office routine or stuff like that. But without this, I can't stand my period. So this is very important, because someone including me. Earlier, when I was not so like buddhiman, knowledgeable, during that time I used to have too much of medication to control my pain, which is not good. It might affect your hormones a lot, like it did for me, because we are not aware like we are now. We are mostly aware now because of so much of social media and so and so stuff. But that time also I was not aware. My husband, my boyfriend, who was my boyfriend, he gave me this. He did a bit of research and gave me this. I'm so thankful. And like since 6 to 7 years I'm using this, so this is really helpful for me and I literally love this. So avoid taking any kind of medications unless it's doctor prescribed. Avoid taking medications that disrupts your hormonal balance or any kind of hormones or period uterus related issues, because I have suffered a lot. So I am doing all these tona totkas at home by myself to avoid the period pain. And trust me, this is a life-saving item. This, the clove water and the hot water shower or the hot water cleaning thing is a literal game changer. I highly recommend you all suffering through a heavy and painful period to use these three things must, like the hot water cleaning stuff, the this heating pad, electric heating pad, or what kind of heating pad you prefer, and the clove water, and coriander water as well, whatever you feel like. If you are allergic to coriander, have clove water. If you are allergic to clove, have coriander seeds water. Or if you are not allergic to anything, have both of them, because they literally help you in calming down your period pain. This was solely on my experience and the research, and people have guided me, which have really helped me without disrupting my hormone imbalance and any kind of like other side effects. So that was my guidance on periods with a person suffering from period pain all over the years. So if you agree with me, and if you also use these steps to control your and tame your period pain, do let me know in the comments. And if you want more such videos on health and periods, do let me know in the comments. Bye.